God is saying to you today, stop striving and struggling in your own strength. I see your heart, and I know the weight you carry. You've been holding on so tightly, trying to control every detail, but I need you to release it to me. Trust that. I am already at work, orchestrating things in ways you cannot yet see. My plans for you are good, and my timing is perfect. Let go of the anxiety that grips you. Let go of the fear that whispers lies into your heart. Rest in me, for I am the one who holds your future in my hands. Like this video, if you love God, I know you're tired. I know you've cried out for answers and wondered if I've heard you. My child, I have not forgotten you. Every prayer, every tear, every longing has been seen and treasured by me. I am the God who turns mourning into joy, who brings beauty from ashes. Trust that I am writing a story far greater than anything you could imagine. Type Amen if you believe God is working on your behalf. The path may seem unclear, and the road ahead may feel uncertain, but do not fear. I am the light that guides your steps. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that I am leading you to a place of blessing and fulfillment. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Simply follow me, one step at a time. I will provide the strength you need for today and the hope you need for tomorrow. Release your questions, my child. The why, the how, and the when, place them all in my hands. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways are higher than your ways. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. When the waiting feels long and the silence deafening, know that I am not absent. I am preparing you, molding you, and aligning every detail for my glory and your good. Type claim it if you're ready to trust God's timing. I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. When doors close, I open new ones. When obstacles arise, I move mountains. Nothing is too hard for me. Do not be discouraged by what seems impossible. Lift your eyes to me, for I am the God of miracles. The same power that parted the Red Sea and raised the dead to life is at work in your situation. Believe that I am for you and not against you. Hold on to hope, even when it feels like all is lost. I am your refuge and your strength, a very present help in times of trouble. When the enemy whispers lies of defeat, speak my promises over your life. Declare victory, for you are more than a conqueror through Christ. The battle is not yours, but mine, and I will fight for you. Type receive it if you believe God is fighting for you. My child, do not be afraid to dream big. The dreams I have placed in your heart are there for a purpose. They are seeds of my destiny for your life. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. Step forward in faith, knowing that I will equip you for every good work. Trust that I will provide all that you need, strength, wisdom, and resources to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are seen, known, and deeply loved by me. I delight in you, and I take joy in watching you grow in faith. Do not compare your journey to others, for I have a unique and beautiful plan for you. Stay close to me, and I will reveal it in my perfect time. Type, I love God, if you're ready to walk in your divine purpose. Be encouraged today. I am with you in every season, in the joy and the sorrow, in the waiting and the breakthrough. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are my beloved, and I am holding you close. Rest in my love and know that I am always working for your good. Type 777 if you believe God is working miracles in your life. God is saying to you, today I am your refuge in the storm and your strength in weakness. Just when it seems like all hope is lost, I will show up and make a way. I am the God of sudden turnarounds, the one who changes situations in an instant. You are my beloved child, and I will not leave you to face life's battles on your own. Remember, I have called you by name and you are mine. Isaiah 43:1. The weight you are carrying was never meant to rest on your shoulders. Cast your burdens onto me, for I care for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Trust me to handle what feels impossible. I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything for your good and my glory. The challenges you face now are preparing you for the blessings ahead. Type Amen if you trust God is in control. I see the tears you've cried in silence. I've heard the prayers you whispered when no one else could hear. Not one of them has gone unnoticed. My timing is perfect, and I will bring you out of the valley and set your feet upon solid ground. Do not lose heart, for I am the God who restores what has been lost and redeems what has been broken. Do not be discouraged by the delays, for they are not denials. Your waiting season is not wasted. It is a time of growth and preparation. What I have in store for you is beyond anything you could ask, think, or imagine. Ephesians 3:20. Hold on to faith, for I am faithful to complete the good work I have begun in you. Philippians 1:6. Type, claim it, if you believe your breakthrough is coming. I know the road has been difficult and you feel weary, but remember, my grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. When you feel like giving up, lean into me. I will renew your strength so you can soar on wings like eagles. Isaiah 40:31. Trust that I am the good shepherd who walks with you through every valley. Psalm 23:4. Even when you cannot see the way forward, I am leading you. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Type, receive it, if you believe God is your strength. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, crafted in my image with a unique purpose. Psalm 139:14. The enemy may try to convince you otherwise, but you are deeply loved and fully accepted by me. Nothing you face can separate you from my love. Romans 8:38-39. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am already there. I go before you, preparing the way. I am your shield, your fortress, and your ever-present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I will keep you in perfect peace. Isaiah 26:3. Type, I love God, if you're ready to embrace His love and peace. The best is yet to come. What you see now is only the beginning of what I have in store for you. Your story is not over, and I am the author and finisher of your faith. Hebrews 12:2. Every setback is a setup for a greater blessing. Trust me to bring it all together in my perfect time. When the world says it's impossible, remember that all things are possible with me. Matthew 19:26. Do not let fear dictate your steps, for I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. Step forward in faith, knowing that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28:20. Type 5555 if you believe God's plans for you are unfolding. God is saying to you today, the promise I made to you is true, and I am faithful to fulfill it. I see your heart, your faith, and your perseverance. You are not crazy for believing in what I've spoken over your life. The battles you're facing right now are confirmation that you're on the right path. The enemy wouldn't fight so hard if you weren't walking in alignment with my purpose. Do not be discouraged by the warfare. Instead, let it remind you of the greatness I have placed within you. Keep going, my child. Keep believing. Even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you, I am the God who specializes in turning impossible situations around. When others see no way, I create a way. When doors seem closed, I open supernatural doors that no man can shut. From unexpected places and through unexpected people, I will pour out blessings that you could never have anticipated. Type Amen if you believe God is making a way for you. I know you've been through pain. I know you've felt broken, betrayed, and forgotten at times. But hear me clearly. I am the God who restores. The seasons of loss and heartache were not the end of your story. They were the soil where new blessings are now taking root. I am preparing a season of joy and abundance that will overshadow the sorrow you've endured. You may have experienced trouble on every side, but a double portion of my favor is coming to you. What you thought was a setback is actually a setup for your breakthrough. I am not only restoring what was lost, but multiplying it beyond what you can imagine. Get ready to walk into a season where my goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. Type claim it if you're ready for restoration and favor. Beloved, I see the sacrifices you've made, the prayers you've prayed, and the tears you've cried. Not one of them has gone unnoticed. I am the God who collects every tear and turns them into testimonies. Do not think for a moment that I've forgotten you. My timing is perfect, and I am aligning everything for your good. The silence you've felt is not abandonment, it's preparation. Just as a seed must be buried in darkness before it grows, so too are you being prepared for what's ahead. Trust that the season of waiting will soon give way to a season of fulfillment. The dreams I've placed in your heart are not there by accident. They are divine appointments waiting to manifest. Type, receive it, if you believe your season of fulfillment is near. You've been praying for a breakthrough, and I want you to know it's closer than you think. The heaviness you feel is the pressure before the release. The enemy wants you to believe that it's too late, but my word says otherwise. I am the God who redeems time. What you thought was lost forever, I am bringing back with increase. Stay faithful even in the small things. Your obedience is not in vain. Every act of faith, every step you've taken in trust, is bringing you closer to the promises I've prepared for you. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Type, I love God, if you're holding on to His promises. My child, lift your eyes to me. Stop focusing on the mountains ahead of you and start focusing on the one who can move them. I am your strength when you are weak. I am your provider when resources seem scarce. I am your healer when the pain feels overwhelming. Nothing is too hard for me, and I am with you every step of the way. Do not let fear or doubt take root in your heart. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. Speak my word over your life and declare my promises. When you align your words with my truth, you unlock the power of heaven to work in your favor. Type 505P5 if you're ready to see God move in your life. I know there are moments when you feel unseen and unheard, but let me remind you, I am the God who sees. I am the God who hears. When Hagar cried out in the wilderness, I showed up as El Roi, the God who sees, and I will show up for you too. Your cries have reached my ears, and my heart is moved with compassion for you. Do not let the opinions of others define you. You are who I say you are, chosen, loved, and called according to my purpose. The labels the world has placed on you are being stripped away, and I am clothing you in righteousness. Walk confidently in your identity as my beloved. Type 777. If you're ready to step into your God-given identity, the blessings I have in store for you are not just for you. They are meant to overflow into the lives of those around you. I am raising you up to be a light in dark places, a beacon of hope for the hopeless. Your testimony will inspire others to trust in me. What you've been through will not be wasted. It will become a powerful story of my faithfulness. Be bold and courageous, for I am with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. When you feel unqualified, remember that I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. Your willingness to step out in faith is all I need to work miracles through you. Trust me to guide you, and I will take you places you never dreamed possible. Type 1111. If you're ready to walk in your divine purpose, This is your moment to release the past and embrace the future I have for you. Let go of the pain, the regrets, and the what-ifs. I am doing a new thing in your life. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. The old has gone, and the new has come. Step into the newness of life that I have prepared for you. Remember, my child, I am always with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Trust me, even when you don't understand the process. I am working all things together for your good and my glory. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will see my promises come to pass. Type Amen if you receive this message of hope and promise. The winds of change are blowing in your life, my beloved. What once felt stagnant is shifting, and what seemed impossible is now becoming possible. I am the God of new beginnings, and I am bringing you into a season of restoration and renewal. The areas of your life that felt barren will bloom again. Trust in me, for I am making all things new. Revelation 21:5. Do not be afraid of change, for it is part of my divine plan. The pruning you've experienced was necessary to prepare you for greater growth. The people and situations I've removed from your life were not meant to stay. Trust that what remains is rooted in my will for you. Lean into my word, and I will guide you through every transition with peace. Type claim it if you believe God is doing a new thing in your life. You've been asking me for signs, and I have been speaking to you in ways you may not yet recognize. The answers are not always in the thunder or the whirlwind, but in the gentle whisper of my spirit. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. In the stillness, you will find clarity and direction. I am aligning people, opportunities, and resources to come into your life at the perfect time. What you need is already on its way. Do not rush the process or try to force things into place. Trust in my timing, for it is always perfect. Patience is not punishment, it's preparation. The waiting is shaping you for the blessing that's ahead. Type receive it if you're ready to trust God's timing. My child, do not let fear keep you from stepping into the blessings I have prepared for you. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, and the fear of the unknown are not from me. I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your calling. You were created for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. Walk boldly in the authority I've given you. You are not alone on this journey. I have placed people in your life to support and encourage you. Do not isolate yourself in times of struggle. Lean on the community I've given you, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there with them. Matthew 18:20. Type, I love God, if you're ready to walk in bold faith. I know the desires of your heart because I placed them there. Delight yourself in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. But remember, my plans for you are higher than your own. Trust that I see the bigger picture. Sometimes I say no or wait because I have something better in store for you. Do not be discouraged by closed doors. Each one is a redirection toward something greater. Keep knocking, keep seeking, and keep trusting. The doors I open for you will lead to opportunities that exceed your expectations. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Isaiah 60:22. Type 5555. If you trust that God's plan is better than your own, there is power in your words, my child. Speak life over your situation. Declare my promises and reject the lies of the enemy. You have been given the authority to bind and loose, to declare and decree. Use this authority to align your words with my truth and watch as mountains begin to move. Mark 11:23. Faith without works is dead. James 2:26. Step out in obedience, even if you don't see the full picture yet. Faith is taking the first step, trusting that I will provide the next one. Your obedience opens the door for my miracles. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. Type 77B7 if you're ready to declare victory over your life. I am your anchor in the storm. When the waves rise and the winds howl, hold on to me. I will not let you drown. I am the one who calms the storm and speaks peace into chaos. Mark 4:39. Whatever you're facing today, remember that I am greater than any challenge. Even in the valley, I am with you. My rod and my staff comfort you, guiding you every step of the way. Psalm 23:4. Trust that I am leading you to still waters and green pastures. The darkness you feel now is only temporary. The dawn is coming, and with it, the joy you've been waiting for. Type Amen if you're holding on to God's peace in the storm. You were created with a purpose uniquely designed for my glory. Stop comparing yourself to others and doubting the gifts I've placed within you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139:14. There is no one else who can fulfill the assignment I've given you. Embrace your identity in me and let your light shine. The enemy wants to make you feel small, but I am reminding you today that you are more than a conqueror through Christ. Romans 8:37. The battles you face are opportunities to demonstrate my power in your life. Stand firm and know that the victory is already yours. Type 1111 if you're ready to walk in God's purpose for your life. I am not just the God of your yesterdays. I am the God of your tomorrows. The best is yet to come. The plans I have for you are filled with hope, prosperity, and a future that will glorify me. Jeremiah 29:11. Keep your eyes on me, and I will lead you into a life that exceeds your wildest dreams. Remember, my child, nothing can separate you from my love. Not trouble, hardship, or any other challenge. Romans 8:38-39. Rest in the assurance that I am with you always. My love for you is unchanging, unending, and unconditional. Type claim it if you're ready to step into the future God has for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel.